I'm Jean-Francois Claude, co-founder of the Federal Speakers Bureau on Mental Health. When I first joined the Federal Public Service almost 20 years ago, I knew next to nothing about mental health and even less about mental illness. That all changed 4.5 years ago with a phone call from home. I'd been working a string of 50, 60-hour work weeks. And I remember working at my desk late one night when that phone call from home came. It was my wife. The only thing she said to me was, "Your 4-year-old son is inconsolable. Talk to him." Well, how do you explain to a 4-year-old why, yet again, Daddy wasn't there for dinner? Why, yet again, Daddy wasn't there to give him his bath? Why, yet again, another night has gone by, and Daddy wasn't there to read him his bedtime stories, to tuck him in, to kiss him goodnight. I couldn't explain it to my 4-year-old, much less to my 40-year-old self. I hang up the phone and break down right there at my desk. And that's the moment that I knew I needed to get help for my mental health. If I share this story with you, it's because I strongly believe in the power of storytelling. Storytelling helps us build human connection, to create understanding, to build empathy towards people who struggle with their mental health. As part of the storytelling, Danielle Caron and I recently founded the Federal Speakers Bureau on Mental Health. We believe that by having federal public servants share their struggles with mental health and their successful recovery stories, that we can start reducing the stigma around mental illness in the federal public service. Now, this was a grassroots initiative. Certainly it was a question of a couple of dedicated public servants who were passionate and believed in the cause and who wanted to make a difference. And that's part of why I agreed to doing this Minute Mentoring session, to talk about some of the leadership lessons around that. Essentially what I would say is, number one, you need to own your own story. Be authentic to who you are. Secondly, leadership is not about levels. Anyone at any level in the organization can play a leadership role when it comes to mental health. And in fact, that's what I want to do right now, is invite you to play that leadership role by taking on the Bell Let's Talk Minute Mentoring Challenge. And this is what it entails. On January 25th, I want you to tweet out why mental health matters to you using the hashtags Minute Mentoring and Bell Let's Talk. Retweet those tweets that you see with those very same hashtags. And make sure to tag at Future Leaders ON in order to get some retweets so that we may raise more awareness around mental health issues and in how they play out in the federal workplace. So I hope you'll take up the challenge. You can certainly download from GC Connects a speech bubble in which you can write why mental health matters to you and tweet out a selfie or a video on January 25th. Thank you.